my life, it's no part I'm stealing. I know you can't hide just how you're feeling. Well, I just don't feel the same, but I keep up this disguise. Your love in my eyes.
State who you are and your position in the band.
I'm Drew, I'm the drummer.
I am Michael, I play bass.
I'm Brian, I play the guitar and I sing.
I'm Justin, I play guitar and I sing.
And supply the sexiness.
The sexiness.
Oh yeah.
Okay, individually, what made you want to perform in the first place?
Like tonight, Jamie called us up. He's like,
I'm pretty sure life in general,
like
a life sort of.
I got a drum set, my first drum set when I was like 6 years old or something like that from my uncle. And my mom hated it, and I loved the fact that my mom hated it, so I played it a lot. And then I went to school and I liked playing music, so that's pretty much it for me.
At a very young age, my parents forced me to watch classic movies, so ever since then I was like, I need to be in front of people. And it translated to music.
Doing jazz hands.
He just really likes attention, really. And this was the best way to get people to listen to him.
That's
Give him a microphone and he'll say whatever he wants. Jazz hands! For me, singing was just something I always did. And when I turned 12, my father said, here's the guitar, you'll thank me on your wedding night. And I think it was really, he was a guitar player, he knew that that was a great way to meet women, and he was correct. And that is why I continue to play the guitar and sing.
For me, it was, I never sang, didn't play guitar up until I was about 13 years old. And then my dad had a guitar laying around his room, and I had watched my uncle play guitar. And he's like, he's playing Creed playing Higher from Creed. And I asked him, like, you can't play that song. He's like, yeah, I can. So he showed me. Instantly, I wanted to learn how to play guitar. After that, singing backup kind of lead to singing, you know, as a half front man in the band we are today, and I love it, and I wouldn't change anything.
As a band, what has been your favorite performance thus far?
This one.
Yeah. It's always the most recent.
It is.
You know, and that sounds really corny, but it's so true, because the feeling of being on stage, playing in front of people, having them sing along with your songs, and go nuts when you finish a song is such a high that literally your favorite show is the one that just happened, because my adrenaline is still through the roof right now, and I'm so excited about it. For me, at least, it's the show that's happened most recently.
Like most memorable show for me is our CD release party, because we had a lot of family, a lot of personal friends there. My grandmother even came to see the show. Probably the only time she ever comes to see one of the shows. And that one's just the most memorable. Not necessarily my favorite. For different reasons, it's my favorite.
Kind of the culmination of a lot of work, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. See, for me, it's like you look around while you're singing and playing your instrument, and you see the people's mouths moving with your mouths, like Brian was saying. People singing along with your songs. It's you can't really. It's like we've got to that point where people are memorizing our songs. There's no better feeling, and it's awesome that we can do that all the time and know that there's people going to sing with us every time we play. I personally think that's awesome. Yeah.
If you could play anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'm pretty excited about going to Amsterdam myself. I feel like the crowds would be receptive, as would the ladies be.
Oh my God! It's always with the ladies.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Really? It's not just the weed.
What? What? I do not condone that behavior.
No, you do have really.
Are you a cop?
Oh man, Wembley for me.
Wembley,
Wembley.
yeah, Wembley Stadium.
That would be.
That's shooting high, boys.
Yeah. He said anywhere.
He said anywhere.
That is true. Sure.
If you could play with any band, what would it be?
Foo Fighters.
Wow.
Foo Fighters would be nice.
Yeah.
I love
Well, here goes the bed. Let's
Drew's a huge Foo Fighters fan. I tend to agree. That would be pretty freaking awesome.
That would be the
Yeah!
I love those guys.
I think.
Thanks, Dad.
It wasn't our dad though.
Especially considering where we are right now, I'd love to play with a band from this area, like 3 Days Grace or My Darkest Day. Oh wait, we're playing with them tomorrow.
Well, some of them.
3/5 of them.
Do we need to like pour a shot out on the ground for that band?
For the fallen.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
Yeah, no, you guys mentioned it all. Like those.
I would love to open for
bands would be
Muse.
Fantastic.
Muse would be pretty crazy too. Those
That would be
some of our favorite bands, Foo Fighters, Muse. So any of them, Led Zeppelin.
yeah.
If we could go back in time and open it for them, that would be fantastic too.
That's right.
Out of your set list, which song do you feel stands out the most?
The one we didn't record.
You know, my favorite song to play is the one song that we play at every live show that we didn't record. It's called Out of Control, and it's all about a TV show called Dexter. And I just really, really get into that song, so I feel like that's always my favorite live song because I feel like the crowd picks up on the passion that I put into it.
For me, it's Every Now and Then, or Now and Then, I should say. Everybody looking around, you see everybody singing it, and again, you get that little jump of adrenaline, and it's like, this is pretty cool, people are singing your song, so that's, for me, it's Now and Then.
I agree with that.
For me, it's Hero, because it's the very first song we usually play, and the first note, it's like, all right, baby,
It's on.
it's on, you know?
And then when I stopped the song early.
Yeah,
No,
we won't
don't
talk
talk
about that.
No, that's true though with Hero because a lot of the times people at the show don't know who you are, right? They're kind of like, what's gonna happen?
First impression.
Kind of watching that eyebrow raise, like, oh, yes, I want to see what comes next.
Yeah.
What is your goal for 2013?
Tour.
To not have jobs and play music forever.
Keep touring.
Keep touring.
Yeah.
Play as many shows as we can. Get off one tour, go on another one, and just keep the ball rolling. Keep
Yeah,
building.
keep the momentum.
building the relationship with our fans. Keep getting our music out there, getting our shirts out there, and trying to make an impact on their lives and our own.
Speaking of fans, we love you.
All of you.
All of you
I
out
love
there.
you too.
No, the people in the camera. You're cool too. but the people in
You
I
haven't
got the
earned our
joke.
love yet.
What was it like working with Jamie from 91X?
It was fantastic. Jamie,
gas station blowing up.
yeah,
I think we're fine.
Jamie is fantastic.
He's such a big help.
He just takes care of everything. Like he was cleaning up in there in the bar. Like he literally does everything. He makes sure everyone's taken care of. Like we had a band drop out for the show tomorrow night a week in advance, and it took him 6 hours to get a new band. And that new band was 3/5 of My Darkest Days. Not just some schmucks from down the street. Like he just gets things done.
Not saying the bands we play with.
No, but I mean, when you're rolling something together in 6 hours, it could have been anybody, right? Like that's pretty.
He's
pretty
probably one of the
freaking awesome.
nicest guys I've ever met too. Like he's pretty down to earth, and he's like you said, he's always taking care of people, and it's awesome.
He puts people first before
Exactly.
himself.
Exactly. Which is so refreshing in this industry.
Yeah, no one does that anymore. So keep him around. If whoever can work with him, they're lucky.
Fantastic promoter.
Yeah.
Play him again
True
anytime.
story. Hell yeah.
Any final words that you'd like to add?
Final words.
What a great night.
For those of you watching this, come to a Ravenscode show.
And if
And
you've
like
come to
us on
one,
Facebook.
thank you, and come again.
Yeah, like us on Facebook, Ravenscode.com. Check us out, YouTube. We're all over the place. Google us. We're all over. Twitter.
And if you come to a show, come talk to us after.
Absolutely.
Come have
Or
a shot,
before.
have a drink. You
All
don't,
right.
don't have to buy merch, just come by and say hi.
We like giving hugs.
We do. True that. And dancing. Who else?
Just don't feel the same. Keep the sky. Your look in my eyes.
Thank you so much for coming out, everybody.
Thank you so much. Drive safe.